Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be introducing you to simultaneous equation. Normally we have three methods of solving simultaneous equation: substitution method, elimination method, and graphical method. But the one I'll be handling you on today is elimination method. So guys, we have question here to handle here. Solve the simultaneous equation 7x plus 4y is equal to 27 and 4x plus 3y is equal to 14 using elimination method. So simultaneous equation is that type of equation where the power of the variables or unknown is equal to 1. If you check this equation here, you will discover that the power of x is 1, invisible one that you cannot see. Or if any number without power, the power is 1. And the power of y is also 1 because quadratic equation carries the power of what? 2. But in simultaneous equation, you will discover you have the power of 1. Simultaneous equation has two types. The one with a linear equation, which is having the power of variables is 1. And there is another type of simultaneous equation where the power of unknown is one of the unknown is 2. The power is what? 2. But today I'll be handling you only on the power is the simultaneous equation with power of 1. So guys, let's solve this equation. So in solving simultaneous equation with elimination method, you have to take things that you have to take at the back of your mind. First, you will need to arrange the equation first. When you arrange the equation, you will check if the two equation contain two equal numbers. What do I mean? Like this equation we have on the board here, we have 7x plus 4y is equal to 27. Let's call it equation 1. Then in our equation 2, we have x plus 3y is equal to 14. Let's call this equation 2. So guys, examine this equation. In examining this equation here, we discover that there is no, from equation 1 we have 7x, in equation 2 we have 4x, in equation 1 we have 4y, in equation 2 we have 3y. So how are you going to eliminate one of the unknown? It is just simple. In eliminating one of the unknown, you are going to do away with one, either x or y. We can choose to eliminate x or we eliminate y. As the name implies, elimination means to eradicate one thing. So because we cannot solve for two variables at the same time, so we are going to eliminate either x or y, or we can choose to eliminate one. So to me, the best way to eliminate, I will go with y first. Why? Because y has the coefficients of y are very simple to choose a number to multiply to make it equal. But if you see here, 7 is big, so always go with the variable that the coefficients are small. So now I'll go with y. So here, to make y having the same coefficient is the number that is together with the alphabet. So the coefficient here for equation 1 is, for y is 4, and for equation 2 is 3. So I will now choose the coefficients. I will now choose a number that will multiply with equation 1 and make this number 12, because if you check the coefficient of y from both equations, you will discover that their common multiple is what? Is 12, because 4 times 3 is 12. So what are you going to make? How are you going to make 4y to become 12 and 3y to become 12? You think of a number that will make 3 12 and will make 4 12. So it's just what you will do. You are going to multiply equation 1 with 3 and you multiply equation 2 with 4 to make it 12. So multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 4. So in multiplying it, that will make it, let's say, 4 times. Brackets in mathematics means multiplication. So I will just insert the whole of equation 1 in the bracket, means it's multiplying. Sorry, I will insert the whole of equation 1 in this bracket, means this 3 is multiplying the whole of equation 1. So that is 7x plus 4y is equal to 27. Then equation 2, I will multiply it with what? 4. 4 bracket open, 4x plus 3y is equal to 14. So now 3 times 7 will give us 21x. 3 times 4 will give us 12y is equal to 3 times 27, that is 27 times 3. 3 times 21, write 1, yes, write 1, carry 2. 3 times 2 is 6 plus that 2, making it 8. So that is 81. So it will give us, 81. Here the same thing, 4 times 4 is 16, so that is 16x. 4 times 3 make it 12. Y is equal to 4 times 14, that is times 14. 4 times 4 8, 4 times 4 16, write 6, carry 1. 4 times 1 plus 1, make it 4 times 1 is, that is 56. So here will give us 56. So with that, since if you observe, let's name this equation 3 and let's name this equation 4. So if you observe equation 3 and equation 4, you will discover that the coefficient of y for equation 3 is 12 and the coefficient of y for equation 4 is also 12. With this, we can choose how to eliminate it. So eliminating, since they have the same coefficients, now is very easy to eliminate. Since they are having equation 1 2 is having a positive sign. Positive means plus. From equation 3 also, y is having plus sign, and for equation 2 is having plus sign. So we bring in a opposite sign that will make it to eliminate these two numbers here. So since they are having positive sign, the only thing that will make it eliminate, we now say subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So in subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, which means 16 minus 21 will give us 21, 16. 2 borrow here, making it 11. 11 minus 6, that is 5. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So we give us 5x. That is 16x minus 21x will give us 5x. 12 minus 12, we have eliminated that. So it's giving us what? 0. So that is 0. And 58 minus 81, 81, sorry, 81, 81, 56. 6 cannot minus 1, so we'll borrow 1 here, making it 11. This is 5. And here too, we remain 7. And 5 minus 7 will give us 2. So here will give us 25. So with this, we have 5x is equal to 25. Then divide both sides by 5. So 5x is equal to 25. Divide 5 here, divide 5 here. 5 divided 5 will give us x. And 25 divided by 5 is 5. So that is the value of so that is the value of x in this equation. So since we have known the value of x, we can choose it to substitute in any of the equation to be able to get the value of y. So let's choose, you can either choose equation 3 to substitute the value of x. You can choose this equation here, you can still get the same answer. So let's choose equation 1. So let's choose equation 3 and substitute the value of x. So from equation 3, and this is our equation 3, 21x plus 12y is equal to 81. Since x is equal to 5, where you see x, put what? Substitute it by what? By 5. So that is 21 bracket open 5 plus 12y is equal to 81. 21 times 5, let's do small multiplication here. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So that is 105. So here is 105 plus 12 is equal to 81. So now we collect like 10. We separate US from Nigeria. Anyone that is having the symbol of Y will take it as US, and anyone without Y will take it as Nigeria. So we take Nigerians one side and US one side. So since 105 is not having Y, we take it to the right hand side, and Y crossing this inequality sign, the sign will revise to minus. Mind you, the sign of this 105 is plus. So once it is going that side, the sign will change to minus sign. Any number that is written without a sign, know that the sign is plus. So we now have 12y is equal to 81 minus 105. 12y is equal to 81 minus 105. That is, we get, this is 180 minus 100 is 20. Remaining so it's 20. So that is minus 24. Minus 24. Then we divide both sides by 12. 12 cancel 12. We have y is equal to 24 divided by this will give us minus 2. So therefore, the value of y is 2. So now let's check if when we substitute from equation 1 the value of x and y to see if this will give us 27. So let's check it. Since we know that the value of x is 5, so 7 times 5 plus 4 times minus 2. This 7 times 5 is 35 plus. So now this minus sign will overcome this plus sign. That will give us minus 8. And minus 8, 35 minus 8 will give us 27. So we are correct. And again, let's check for equation 2 if we are also right. 4 times 5, because x is 5, plus 3 times minus 2. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 3 times minus 2 will give us, so this sign will change to minus because of this minus. Plus times minus is minus. So 3 times 2 will give us 6, and 20 minus 6 is 14. So which means we are correct. So guys, if you enjoy what I have just explained, please turn on the notification bell and subscribe to my channel so that anytime I drop a good content like this, you should be the first person to see it. Thank you. Bye.